We're going to talk about, is work-life balance a myth, or can it actually be achieved successfully? We're going to be diving in to this episode of the Happy Hustle Podcast.
Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary Jack, and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality.
Is work-life balance a myth, or is it something that can actually be achieved? Because according to the Harvard Business School, they did a study that showed that lost productivity cost the U.S. economy over $190 billion. That's with a B. And I believe that work-life balance can be the remedy. What's up, y'all? My name is Cary Jack, and I am a lifestyle entrepreneur and author and founder of The Happy Hustle. And I want to share with you my take on quote-unquote work-life balance, okay? Now, first and foremost, let me just say I don't love the term. I don't think it makes sense. Work is a part of life. You wouldn't say appetizer, dinner balance, but yet an appetizer is a part of dinner. So my point is, I like personal and professional life harmony. That makes more sense to me. In Happy Hustle terms, how we define putting the happy in your everyday hustle is the systematic harmonization of ambition and well-being. That's what I think is more accurate. You're ambitious, yet you need to prioritize your well-being. So I believe personally that work-life balance in that frame of reference is 1,000% achievable. And not only is it achievable, it's absolutely imperative. Let me hit you with some more stats. Okay, according to the World Health Organization, burnout is recognized as an occupational phenomenon, and over 75% of employees are reported experiencing burnout with their work-life imbalance as the leading cause. I know, that hits. All right, now let me hit you with another one. Research from the American Institute of Stress reveals that 83% of U.S. workers suffer from work-related stress, contributing to depression, anxiety, and ultimately other health disorders. Long-term imbalance can increase the risk of developing severe mental health issues by up to 50%. I know, crazy. And one more that I know you're like, Cary, you're getting real, real science and data on me, and I'm sorry in advance, but I will tell you these statistics are important. Health consequences. A meta-analysis published in The Lancet found that individuals working 55 hours or more per week have a 33% increased risk of stroke and 13% increased risk of coronary heart disease compared to those only working 35 to 40 hours per week. Moreover, workaholics have 40% higher chance of developing type 2 diabetes. And this is just some of the, statistics that we could pull, but truly, I think you get the point. Work and, prioritizing it, it's important. I get it. In order to achieve your dream reality, you have to have, money, right? You want to be abundant, and oftentimes work is what, provides that abundance. Unless you're a trust fund baby, good for you. However, now, where is the line? I believe there's something called the more disease. We get infected with more money, more followers, more clients, more materialistic BS that we don't really need, and we don't exercise the power of contentment. That's what I think we all need to lean into, especially in America. Americans, we are very driven, and not all of us, let's be honest, but entrepreneurs especially, and those are my people. Entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, those are the happy hustlers that I'm really talking to. You, right? So the point is, this type of person is very driven and wants to achieve, but when you have to sacrifice your soul in the process,
Whoa. Apologies for interrupting your programming, but
I have to tell you, the best investment you can make in yourself is one in which helps you acquire skills. You've probably heard people talk about, oh, just invest in yourself and you'll be successful. Yes, that's true to a degree, but you have to invest in skills that will ultimately help you achieve your desired results. And I think one of the best skills one can possess, be it an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, is the sales sword. Really knowing how to sell, utilizing pressure free persuasion, which will make you more money and more impact. Now, if you want to know how to sell more efficiently and effectively, I just launched a sales course called The Proven Roadmap Process to Selling Millions of Dollars and helping you to increase your conversions guaranteed. And you can get access to this new sales course that the Happy Hustle is launching at thehappyhustle.com/sales. And if you act fast, you'll get it at the lowest price it'll ever be available, because we are launching it and we want to gain amazing testimonials and social proof to further share this knowledge. So if you act fast, you can get it at the lowest price it'll ever be. That's at thehappyhustle.com/sales. Now let's get back to this episode. When is enough? When can you really say, wow, I'm content? So I believe work-life balance, for lack of a better term, is the remedy. And our process is the soul mapping system. The 10 alignments of being a happy hustler. These 10 areas are what we measure ourselves in, specifically myself and all the happy hustlers who actually follow and live out the methodology. Now, the soul mapping system stands for selfless service, optimized health, unplugging digitally, loving relationships. So that's the soul part. And then the mapping part, mindful spirituality, abundance financially, personal development, passionate hobbies, impactful work, and then nature connection. So we say these are your soul's map to the blissfully balanced promised land. And if you measure and manage yourself in each of these 10 different areas of life, well, you can have this work-life integration, harmony, or whatever you want to call it. We call it the systematic harmonization of ambition and well-being. So I believe in order to counteract all of these negative, detrimental, gut-wrenching statistics that I just read to you, you have to prioritize your well-being in addition to your ambition. So work-life balance is not a myth. The jury's out. It's happening. I'm living proof. I'm working typically 20 hours per week, making more money, more impact than ever before. And it's all because I'm in true alignment with my calling. I feel truly very much purposeful and passionate about what I get to do every day. Not to mention make a positive impact in the process and thus give back to those in need and the causes that I support and believe in, while doing my damnedest to be the most present father and husband, brother, son possible, friend, community leader. So I know it sounds too good to be true to have this work-life integration or whatever. I call it, again, when we're talking about it, personal and professional life balance. And I like to use the term blissful balance because it truly is blissful. But I'm going to just do a little spoiler alert. Balance is not a finite destination. It is a never-ending journey, and it requires constant tweaks and pivots and adjustments based on where you're at in these 10 different areas of life, those 10 alignments from the soul mapping system. So if you haven't dove deep into the work, I highly recommend picking up a copy of The Happy Hustle version 2.0. This book is, I gotta say, it's a 70% rewrite from version 1.0. We hired absolute badass professionals in the publishing world, new science and data regarding happiness and workplace productivity. Not to mention, a lot of examples and actionable takeaways. So this book can really help you put the happy in your hustle. You can get it at thehappyhustle.com/book. And if you're listening to this right when it drops, the pre-order is still live and you can get over $350 in bonuses just by buying a copy of the pre-order. So that's my shameless plug. Regardless, I hope that this helped convince you that, the systematic harmonization of ambition and well-being is definitely possible, aka work-life balance. And not only is it possible, it's proven to be effective. And I have living proof right here, not to mention many others who have actually implemented the Happy Hustle 10 alignments can be a testament. So if you're interested in learning more, again, the book is a great resource. Regardless, I hope that you find some semblance of peace in your purpose and not sacrifice your soul any longer. Don't become one of these statistics by doing unfulfilling work. It's not worth it. Life's too short, as they say. Although I do believe, these days are absolutely precious, they should not be, sacrificing work, or you shouldn't be sacrificing work. You shouldn't be sacrificing your soul for work. That's the truth. So I hope this resonates. I freaking so appreciate you listening and tuning in, and I'm so grateful for you. So that's my 2 cents. All right. Peace and love, y'all. I am out.